name is Leanna, and this is Michelle.
Hey.
Michelle has never played chess before, and she got this really nice chess set for Christmas this year. And she asked me if I would show her some of the basics. Well, I'm not a big chess player, so if you're really interested in learning how to play chess, you should probably watch a different video. But if you would like to hear all of my nicknames on what to call the players and what they all do, and my strategies of winning sometimes only by chance, you should continue watching.
That's what I'm interested in.
Right? This is a pawn. I call it the little guy. You can also call him a minion, or you could just call him doomed to certain death. If you have seen Galaxy Quest, they're all guy. Now, I've never really quite understood why they could not go through the trouble of drawing a little face of a guy that's about to meet his death. They can do very limited things. When you first move them, and only the first time you move them, they can either go one step forward or one block forward. What would you? Square. One square forward, or they can go two.
Oh.
But that's only for the first move. They can only go forward unless there is someone diagonal to them, and they can kill them. This is a castle. There is also a move in chess called castling. You should look that up. I don't know what it is. I continue to this day to call these towers. One of the reasons why I call them towers is because of the way they look. Like towers. Now the tower can't move until this guy has moved. So after he's out of the way, your tower can go straight forward, or that way, 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 or that way. This is your bishop. Every king and queen needs a bishop. He gives a lot of really bad advice. Notice that you have one bishop that can go on the dark squares and one bishop that can go on the light squares. So after this pawn is out of the way, now this bishop can go diagonally here and here and start killing people.
Oh.
This is your knight. Does it look like a knight? Do you see anyone in armor on that horse? No. I call it the horsey. The horsey is my favorite player on the board, and I get very, very upset when my horsey is killed.
Oh, yeah.
He is the only one who can actually move without one of the pawns having to get out of the way. And that's because he can go 2 steps forward and 1 step over, or he can go 1 step over and 2 steps forward.
Or...
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
That is the blue queen. If we were playing right now, the blue queen would be my enemy, and it would be one of my primary goals to kill her. I would most likely think about poisoning her, but there is no poison in chess. The queen is the most powerful player in the game.
Really?
Yes, the queen can do everything. I think the only thing that she cannot do is move like a horse.
Okay.
Okay?
Something funny about a queen that can be like a horse.
Reminds me of a certain Russian.
Oh.
Right? Catherine the Great?
Mm.
Yeah, she liked horses.
Oh.
This is the king. The king you need to protect at all costs. If the king is lost, you have lost the game. If your king is in danger, that's called check. So you could, if you were here, and that guy wasn't there, and you were here and then you went there, you'd have to say check. Checkmate is when you move, and no matter what your king does, on the next move, he's gone. Forget it.
So saying check is actually just a courtesy.
It's not just a courtesy, you have to do it.
It's a rule.
It's a rule.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you didn't have good sportsmanship, maybe you might say it real quietly.
No, you can't say it really quietly either. But I have been accused in playing this game and have to be reminded many times that the object of the game is not to not lose your queen. But I really don't want to see my queen go, because if you've lost your queen, your king is next. I think both the king and the queen should be captured if you really want to take something down.
That makes more sense.
It really does. If you would like a game that makes sense, do not play chess.